Are you a serial plant killer? You may have done these mistakes and killed your house plants. Hello friends. Welcome to Gardener's Gardening. If you are a serial plant killer, you may have done these mistakes and killed your house plants. Check how many mistakes you have already done in your garden. But if you want to see your plants thrive, you have to do the exact opposite of these following points. Number 1. Grow small plants in a large pot. You may have already planted your small plant in a large pot, root got excess moisture, and suffocated a lot, and thus achieved death. But what you have to do? Provide the small plant a pot that is just one size bigger than the root ball to provide the roots enough room for growth without holding excess water. Number 2. Place them in harsh, direct sunlight. Placing them in direct sunlight is a sure shot way to kill your houseplants. Too much sun can scorch their foliage, turning them pale and dry. The best is to place them at a spot with mild morning sun, without the afternoon sun. You can place them in shade. Some low-light plants might survive that conditions, but too little light makes them weak and unhealthy. Number 3. Water them every day. You must have perhaps killed a few of them in this way. House plants don't require water every other way. In fact, they might need a deep watering just once a week, depending on weather conditions. You have to check the soil moisture by digging your finger in the top 1 inch of the medium, and water if it feels dry to touch. If it does not, wait for a few days. Number 4. Use only garden soil. Garden soil cannot provide all essential nutrients what a plant need. You have to mix cocopeat, perlite, vermiculite, vermicompost, and balanced nutrients to make it a best potting soil for your plants. You can buy potting mix designed for houseplants, but don't use only garden soil. It will create an unhealthy home for your plants. Number 5. Fertilize them every now and then. It is just like feed them when you remember approach, ignoring their actual nutritional needs. You can ensure they're either malnourished or overfed, both excellent strategies to send them to plant heaven. In fact, plants thrive on consistency, with a diluted dose of balanced liquid fertilizer in every 4 to 6 weeks, that too during their growing season. Number 6. Keep them in very hot or cold temperature settings. Keep them in places that are either too hot or too cold for their liking. They will either wilt from the heat or shiver to their roots in the cold. Your green friends require a stable temperature with medium to high humidity, which is typical for most households. Number 7. Don't groom your houseplants at all. Regular grooming, including removing dead leaves, trimming overgrown branches, removing diseased or pest-infested leaves, yellow leaves, not only keeps your plant looking neat, but promotes healthy growth. You have to clean dusty layer on the leaves too. Number 8. Keep them in the same pot for years. Keeping plant in the same pot for years will make their roots so confined that they can't absorb nutrients or water effectively. This will stunt their growth and lead to a slow drawing out decline. Repotting every 2 to 3 years is a must task. Number 9. Provide a breeding ground for pests. Let the water stagnate, keep the leaves dusty, are 2 ideal conditions for pests to thrive and chomp down on your houseplants. Take immediate action against early signs of infestation. Number 10. Expose them to direct sunlight right after repotting. This is just like running a marathon right after a heart surgery. Symptoms like wilting and leaf drop are common after moving to a new pot or environment. If you want to minimize this shock, let it rest in a good shady spot with indirect sunlight for a few days before exposing it to sunlight. Choose the right spot for the plant where it can receive appropriate light and can remain safe from attack of your pets and children. I hope you will keep these things in your mind and will correct them if you are already making these mistakes in your gardening activity. If you find this video helpful, Then don't forget to press the like button, share it with your friends and family members, and please subscribe this channel to stay tuned with us for future uploads. Take care of your green friends and keep them happy. God bless you and thanks for your time.